Shabbat Shalom. Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, begins Monday night. It's hard to believe that. We celebrate the new year. We celebrate creation. Well, actually the sixth day of creation. From this perspective, time only begins when you have humans on the scene. You see, animals work by instinct. We humans, we function more in relationship to time. We mark birthdays and anniversaries. We think about time wasted and ultimately about the limited time that we have left. On Rosh Hashanah, we think about forgiveness. We think about repentance. The Hebrew word Teshuvah for repentance, many of you know, really means to return to that path, the path that we lose in our daily wanderings. It's a time in which we think about how to be the best version of ourselves. And when we think about Rosh Hashanah, we celebrate this new year. We eat apples dipped in honey. It's a hope that our year will be one of sweetness, a hope that we will return to that path that brings us meaning and brings goodness to our lives and to the world. We think about sin, and by the way, the Hebrew word for sin is hate, which literally means to miss the mark. And so when you do Teshuvah, you're returning to that direction that you wanted your actions to go. We get back, if we can, to that right path. Well, this week's Torah reading of Nisavim, one of the shortest, is designed in its reading order to be read right before Rosh Hashanah. And why? Because it has some important values according to the rabbis. It talks about returning to God. It mentions in one of the verses about acts that are concealed and overt, which is so relevant in how we look at ourselves. And it also includes one of the better known verses that says, Lo b'shamayim hi, it's not in the heavens. So what is it that's not in the heavens? Well, according to one understanding, it's about Torah. That is, that God gives us the Torah, God gave it to us, and subsequently it's in our hands. It's up to us to understand it and to live it accordingly and to interpret it accordingly. But there's another answer that says that what's not in heaven is Teshuvah, repentance. And what does that mean? Well, it means the idea of returning to the right path isn't some far-off concept. It's not in the hands of prophets or rabbis or any other intermediaries, but returning to the path, that Teshuvah, is in our hands. It's up to us, and only we can return to that right path. Such an important time of year to reflect, to help us get back to the ways and create new ways of how to be the best versions of ourselves. I want to wish you Shabbat Shalom. And on this Shabbat, as we approach Rosh Hashanah, I wish you a Shabbat of reflection, of introspection, a Shabbat in which you're conscious of time and its limited nature, in which you think about the path that you can take and that we all can take together. May this be a Shabbat of goodness. May it be a year of sweetness. L'shana tova tikatevu. May you be written for a good year. Shana tova.